Hey everyone, welcome to Distorted Cube. If you're new to Blender, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into the absolute basics with Blender's most iconic object, the cube. By the end of this video, you'll know how to manipulate objects, use basic tools, and get a solid foundation for 3D modeling. Let's jump right in. Alright, when you first open Blender, you're greeted by this scene. You'll see a cube, a light, and a camera. Today, we're focusing on the cube. This cube is your first introduction to the 3D world. Think of it like your canvas. So before we start playing with the cube, let's quickly cover how to move around the 3D space. You can hold the middle mouse button and drag to orbit around the scene. Hold Shift and the middle mouse button to pan. And finally, scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. This will help you see your cube from all angles. Press 1 on the numpad of the keyboard to go to front orthographic view, and 3 to side view and 7 to top view, and 0 to go to camera view. Now, let's start interacting with the cube. First, to select an object in Blender, simply click on it with the left mouse button. You'll notice the cube gets outlined in orange. That means it's selected. Great. To move the cube, press G on your keyboard. This activates the Grab tool, and you can now move the cube around. If you want to move it along a specific axis, press X, Y, or Z after pressing G, and the cube will move along that axis. To pro tip, if you want to cancel any movement, just hit ESC, and your object will snap back to its original position. The next up, scaling. To make the cube bigger or smaller, select the cube and press S on your keyboard. You can freely scale the cube, or like before, press X, Y, or Z to scale it on a specific axis. Now let's rotate the cube. With the cube selected, press R to activate the rotate tool. You can rotate freely, or press one of the axis keys to rotate along a specific direction. Let's say you want to make another cube. Easy. Just press Shift plus D to duplicate it and move it to a new position. You can duplicate it as much as you want. And if you ever want to delete an object, simply select it and press X, then confirm. Don't worry, you can always undo by pressing Ctrl plus Z. Now let's undo all of these. Now let's take it up a notch and introduce you to edit mode. While we've been working in object mode so far, edit mode is where you can really get hands-on with your objects. To enter edit mode, select the cube and press Tab. Or got to the top left corner and change from object to edit mode, and vice versa. We are in edit mode, and these points are vertex. In the top left, we can change between vertex, edge, and face mode. Or press 1, 2, and 3 on the keyboard. Now that you know how to navigate, move, scale, and edit the cube, you've got the basic tools to start creating. The cube might be simple, but you can make some pretty cool things with just these skills. And that's it for today's tutorial. In the next video, we'll take these skills to the next level by exploring other shapes and creating your first 3D model. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss future tutorials. Thanks for watching, and keep creating.